Hello, my name is Jeff Walker. It is Monday, November the 16th. This is my first podcast ever, unscripted, of course, because it's my first time doing this. So I thought I'd just take the time to talk about my book, about Distant Saga Trilogy. Originally, I had planned to make it a longer book, but I thought since I should get my foot going out there, instead I just put 3 of my stories I put out online. The first one dealing with the story I was most proud of, called The Cure, about a boy that develops a cure within his body through genetics, and is hunted by this sort of World Health Organization, but not really. Their shadow government trying to keep it all in wraps, so that that they keep the human race where it is, because if they try to change it or cure everybody, it would be detrimental to the entire system of the Earth. The second story was about a moon that originally was going to be a longer book. I changed the idea of that because it would just take too long. Again, short stories were the way to go, just to get the ball rolling. And I was going to make the main character a little bit more heroic, but then I thought, hey, it's going to be a short story. I don't want to keep him. The basis of the short story was going to go into the next idea of the book, which was going to carry out from his findings on the moon. But again, it was a tragedy, and I wanted to keep it that way. And the third and last story in my book was the end of time, which was my original story. I wrote it a long time ago, back in, I think it was back in 99 or 98. It was supposed to be my first attempt at telling time travel stories, and I still like it. I've modified it, tried to clean it up as much as I could. I know there was lots of grammatical errors in there and stuff. But again, it was a story that it was complete. I liked it. It was something that I just thought I should put in there. And then there's the bonus story, which I'm working on, The Outer Red, or just Outer Red as I've called it, based on a scientific spin on the sort of fables. It's going to take place in a very other universe kind of thing, where all the characters are based on fables. Whether or not a specific kind of fable, I don't know. I thought I'd just keep it loose within that and not try to stick to one fable kind of thing. So it's going to be interesting. I'm trying to make it actionable. I was going to put it into the next Distant Saga Trilogy, but I'm thinking I'm going to let that run as a separate book in a way. So I do have a threesome story coming up for the next book. It's going to be one about clones. One is going to be about a man traveling beyond the space, kind of breaking that barrier of getting out of our galaxy and just having an adventure on his own. I don't know if that's the right way to say it, but anyway. And then the third one, what did I think of that one? Well, I'm sure I'll get to it anyway. So yeah, like I said, unscripted. I'm just hoping that everybody will go out and buy my first book. I don't care what kind of review you give it. Really, I don't. It's just so long as that it gets out there. And I'd encourage anybody that's read the stories to give their review. It was on Kobo, and there were smaller stories. The short stories were online, and I just kind of thought it was time to put them all in collectively into one book. Now, will I sell the next set as separately as that? Probably not. I might just do one story online for free for a short time, but then I'm probably going to take it down. The whole idea is for me to, sell my book. So I do want to encourage everybody to go out there and either look at the one that's online, which is at Kobo, and also to buy the hard novel, which is on Amazon.ca. Again, this is my first podcast. Never done these things before. So you're learning as much as I am. I am just thrilled that this is getting done, because it has been my dream for a while to get a book going. And so, yeah, my name is Jeff Walker. Like I said, I'm the writer. I'm in my 40s. I live in Canada. And I am very happily married. I have 2 great children. I love them to death. And, yeah, like I said, unscripted. I'm just learning as I go. Probably the next podcast will be better if I make another one. I'm not sure if I've got the time, but for now, I just want to say that if you have any questions, if you feel that you need to have the copy of the book, I can, of course, try to set that up. But at the same time, I encourage you to go to the websites and get the book from there. But like I said, if you have any questions regarding the stories or about me, then please contact me and let me know what you think. And reviews are always welcome, like I said. It could be positive, could be negative. Either way, it doesn't bother me either way. In closing, I'd just like to say that I've enjoyed making this book. And I'm working on the next book, and I'm going to enjoy making this collective story as well. Will I make a long novel, a long full-length novel? I started one. It's not going the way I thought it would, but I may turn myself to it. For now, I want to focus on getting my other stories put out there. There's short stories. They're what I can work with for now. A long novel is going to take me a while, so I've only got like maybe a chapter and a half going on for that other book. But I would love to focus on that full time, but unfortunately, I have another job to do. So this is something I'm doing on the side, as I said, when I have the time, and I enjoy doing it. So, but again, I thank you for listening to my podcast, and I hope you go out and buy my book, and I look forward to starting a career with this. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you very much. Bye.